Okay, yeah, celebration. That big 120.
Do you like to choke or be choked during sex?
Damn.
Yo. Let me get it out the way. Both. Let's next.
Uh,
Yeah, same.
nah, I like to choke.
Okay, and I like to choke too. So we got two choking people and two I like it both ways. Okay, cool.
Versatile, baby, versatile. That is
Oh my God, too much business. Ooh.
wow. Damn, off the rip. Okay.
Next.
All right. And the next question, getting a little bit deeper. Who is responsible for your happiness? Describe how they have been handling the responsibility lately for your happiness.
I'm sorry to catch this really quick because I have to say it. They have been doing amazing. Me, myself, and I. Yes.
Shabo.
Amazing.
How have you been handling that responsibility? Everything's just amazing.
Amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well, bless God. What you said, Blariana? You jumping in? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm responsible for my own happiness. Very
Mm.
responsible.
And how are you handling that? How you handling the responsibility to making yourself happy?
Drama free. Keep negativity out of my life. I don't like bad auras. I keep positive people around me. That's
Out here writing books. Okay, got it. Cool. Booyah. Shot. Come on.
Oh, I am. I am. But I have some help. Um, and it's definitely going better than planned. So I can appreciate that.
And they're handling it very well, making you and keeping you happy.
Yeah.
I see the head now and the yes. Got it. Okay, cool. Shout out to them. My last but not least, I'm gonna say my spirituality with God because, baby, the things that I've been through and the story I can tell you, you wouldn't believe it. But God is so good in my life and has always been, and how He handles that responsibility, he continues to handle it. Because when I do something I ain't supposed to be doing, He'll get me right together. So a lot of opportunities been happening for me, a lot of doors been opening, and I just say I planted a lot of seeds, and now is my time. So honestly, that's my happy place when I'm getting my moment and spend time with God, and get back to myself. So that's where I find my happy, and I'm very happy in that department. Question number three.
All right. The next card is, what does romance look like for you?
Um, I don't. You know what? I'll be trying. I can say I'm not as romantic. I don't think I am. I think I'm. How can I say it? Well, I'm thoughtful. You know what I mean? But I feel like I can be more romantic. I'm not really that romantic, honestly. But I could probably be a little better. You know?
So you're gonna work on it, so you know what it looks like
Yeah.
to you. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna come back to you in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna ask you about your romance and how it's looking. Get it together, shop. Stop playing. Definitely capable. Come on, you smiling with that bright, beautiful smile. Talk to the people. I don't know what's romance look like to you.
Okay, so
For me, romance or romantic is that moment when you can see yourself in the mirror or the other person to their face and eyes.
and just can't stop because you can see the you can feel the
uh, and you're
just embracing
everything
everything
that is coming towards you from the mirror, who's in
in front of you and the person that he's still in front of you. So that's why I feel like there's romance.
because sometimes candles and bubble baths could be very romantic, but when you're in love with yourself or with someone else and you can feel it, then that's romance.
Ooh, come on with it. Blariana, talk to me. What you got on romance? What it look like to you?
All right, so I like the old school stuff, the little leaving notes around the house, the small little dinners, just the random I love you, stuff like that,
Mm. She
just like
said,
the thoughtful stuff. We don't even have to spend no money. It's just, you know.
court me, baby. Court me, baby. Come on, take it back. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm an old school kind of guy myself, so I'm on agree 100% with you. I still hold doors and walk on the outside of the street. I'm still a gentleman, So a lot of people don't know what that's like to appreciate, and I learned that that's their shit, not my shit no more. But I learned to understand and just deal with it. That's something I got to deal with, right? So for me, romance is like a lot of intimacy because you can be building a foundation for a house of a relationship if you ain't got no intimacy. That is the foundation for the house. A lot of intimacy. That means like Diana said, small little intimate dinners, leaving notes around the house, go to free trips to the museum, going to getting the ice cream and riding back to the city back through the park. Like, come on, like little things like that. Well, those romantic moments will set up a lifetime of love. So I'm all about the little things. You can handle the small things, the big things won't be a problem at all. And I've lived by that since I started being in a serious relationship for 18. Period. Small things matter most. You can't handle that, baby. You can't handle what's coming from it. So I ain't got time. Next. To get into the card, Aaron, right? Let's do another one.
Which childhood experience has shaped you the most?
Everybody like,
That one. Can we go to the next one? Very serious. This can get very triggering.
Yeah, I got one, but I don't want to get too deep.
Start it off. You can start it off.
Okay, so growing up, I've seen my mom in a lot of abusive relationships. And I told myself that would never be me. So I feel like that shaped me to be who I am now because I have a very low tolerance for disrespect, towards myself or anybody disrespecting me. So yeah, I think that's the experience for me is what shaped me.
All right now. You want to say something? Sorry, you're still thinking. I can jump in there. I guess I'll jump in there while you're thinking.
yeah.
So for me, I think it's more so someone. I was at a pool, a local pool, with a friend and an older friend from the neighborhood, and I was, I didn't know how to swim the best, but I like the pool, and I was in the water, got out, jumped in. Somebody just threw me in, but I'm in a deep end too, and I'm like, I'm about to die because I don't know how to swim. My feet ain't touching the ground, and being somebody who loves water and being around people, I'm just like did some kind of flip, almost hit my head at the bottom of the water. I was so scared, but I learned from that moment, like, don't trust people, not even next door neighbor. And two, you got to be aware of your surroundings at all costs, regardless. I know they were playing, but from that moment on, it just taught me to be aware of my surroundings. So from that moment on, no one could never grab my feet, never get a hold of me, nothing in general. Because I learned, like, nah, you got to be watching, because that could have been my life. I mean, they were playing, but that could have been my life. Thank God I know how to swim now. I can swim in any water. What's up? Let's go. But I almost lost my life, but I'm alive. Thank God.
Amen.
Okay, we got two more rosters. Let's go. Somebody.
Let's see. Which childhood memory? Okay, what I will say is that like a lot of my family, we always lived together and there was a lot of us. So growing up, getting to live by myself, like I don't like a lot of noise like that. I don't like living with a lot of people. I'm also like my own personal space now because it was always a lot of us. Like, so I got kind of tired of that. So now I just like my peace and quiet when I want it without having to go outside of my home.
Got you. All right. Definitely capable. Last one. We're going to do one more and we're done.
Right.
So things about my childhood is not that when
I would say that those kind of, I'm sorry, because this is,
I really don't talk when I talk about my childhood. It's like I don't really have a lot of good memories about my childhood. Yeah, when I spend times with my cousins and things like that. But when it comes to learning something from my childhood, I everything that I've learned from my childhood, now that I'm an adult, I'm trying to make it better.
and that's
That's been my issue. Like, so for example, all of my life during childhood, my family
told me, and
always thought that I had to depend on other people to survive in this world. When I turned 18, that I would have to live in a people with
disabilities.
home to depend on nurses and doctors and all of this all of my life, that I would never have my own home, that I won't be able to ever go to school. And
During my adult
time, I have tried my best
to accomplish everything that they
said that I wasn't able to do.
I hear that.
So when it comes to my
Childhood memories, yeah, trying to change
everyone in my
family and even childhood friends' mind of thinking that it's impossible.
So that's what I was
Nothing's
making.
impossible. Nothing's impossible. You prove that every day. Keep doing it every day. And last but not least, we have one more card, y'all. One more card. Aaron, take it away.
And the last card is, if